Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy Flaves Beats, and I just wanted to make this transparency video so you guys had a little bit more insight as far as my process, as far as streaming, collecting revenues, and my burns. I'm going to give you full access into everything so you can see all the data and earnings for yourself. Uh, so this first sheet that I have up here is my Flaves Beats expense report. This is available on Google Sheets in the pinned item on my post on Twitter. So the link here is available for everyone to view. I have a couple different tabs set up. The first is my expenses, revenues, and burns. So this breaks down any expenses or fees that I had, including the three burns that I already did of 1 million each, and then the revenue that I've earned. So you'll see there's a refund when I upgraded from DistroKid to DistroKid Plus. It kicked back a portion of my original DistroKid fee, and so that's what that refund is for. And then my first earnings, which was from December 2021, $8.29. Over here on the left-hand side, I do have the three burns, 1 million each. I did December, January, and February. I didn't do one in March. There was a couple of reasons for that, and then I was planning on trying to do one today, and I tried earlier to do one, and the gas fees were pretty astronomical. It was like 60% the cost of what I was trying to burn. So I'm going to check later if that comes down. I'll try to record that separately and upload it. The next tab is a stream report. So this shows my earnings and streams for both Spotify and Apple Music. The reason it's only these two is because that is essentially what DistroKid provides me. They do provide me earnings for the rest of the services like YouTube or TikTok, things like that, but they do not provide me the stream count. And so I could go in and set up accounts and on each service and get that information, but it's such a small amount of revenue I'm getting from there. I'm still burning 50% of that anyway, but as far as a data standpoint of giving you guys maybe the numbers and how much per stream it is, it'd be more effort than it would be worth. And then finally, the earnings report. So again, all the earnings from iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, and TikTok are all on here, broken down by month. On the bottom of each category, you will see a roundup adjustment. That's because sometimes these are like fractions of a penny. So for example, if Amazon Unlimited, it might actually be like 22.5 cents. And so they actually collect all of that and then they'll round up to the nearest penny. So if you add all these up, it's about 3 cents short of what DistroKid shows me what I actually earned in December, and so I just had to calculate that as a roundup adjustment, and the same thing for January. And so before I jump into DistroKid, I am going to show you guys Apple Music and then Spotify. So starting with Apple Music, so this was, remember, my first album released December 2021. And so you'll see I have that loaded up here. During that time, I had 14 plays on Apple Music. And then if we jump ahead to January, I had 97 plays. So if we go back to the expense report, the 14, what was it, actually 97? There's a little bit of a discrepancy between what DistroKid's reporting, but there could be a reason for that. I'll show you in a minute. So 14, and I made 8 cents, right? So it was about half a penny per stream, and then 97, and I made 63 cents. So it was about 6/10 of a penny per stream. If I show you guys Spotify is pretty cool. It breaks down information a little bit differently. First of all, we can see right now that there's 9 people listening to my music, so that's awesome. Thank you guys so much for the support. And that's 10 people, so that's even better. It does on the homepage break down the amount of streams you had in the last 7 days and your top songs. You guys will notice that the top song here, Downtown Funk Instrumental, is you see the logo for Shib Series Volume 3. I did donate that song to Bigger Entertainment for the release of their third album under the agreement that 100% of the revenue would be burned in Shiba Inu. Now, obviously, Bigger Entertainment is backing out of anything related to Shiba Inu, but I did talk to Stephen Cooper, and he did assure me that he's already requested that the streaming services remove those from their platforms. It does take a few weeks, and he's also assured me that any streams that earn revenue during that time will also still be burned in Shib. So I take him at his word. No reason not to believe him, and I wish him the best of luck. And thank you for honoring that agreement. But the reason I showed you that is because if we do go to the audience tab, you'll see the amount of listeners. This shows by default the last 28 days. I'm going to move this to all time. So since 2015, right? Haven't been around that long, but 1,500 unique listeners. And then the streams will show 101,800. If I scroll down, no, it's actually, I think under music, again, I have to do all time. You'll notice that Downtown Funk Instrumental has about 4,100 streams. And so you noticed on the previous page for audience, it was 100,001. But when I show you DistroKid, it's going to show from Spotify about 97,000. That is because these 4,000 streams, because they weren't uploaded under my account with DistroKid, DistroKid does not collect any revenues or any reports for that difference. So there'll always be roughly around a 4,200 difference, maybe more, depending on how long it takes for those songs to be removed. Now to show you guys DistroKid, so here's exactly what I was saying, right? The last year, 97,580 streams at 4,200 and change. If we add those two numbers together, it'll almost be that 101,800. DistroKid does break it down monthly for me, so I can see each month how much was streamed, and we can see already in April it's with just a few days it's over 5,000, so that's amazing. It does show we can break down by days, so you'll see obviously April 1st, right? The news came out that day about Bigger Entertainment. You guys on the Shib Army started switching over and pumping up the streams from my playlist even more. So we looked at jumped up to 1,578, which is probably my biggest day since the album first released in February. And then yesterday, 2,400. So that's amazing. Almost doubled the first. So if we keep that up, there's just going to be a lot more Shib that's burned, which is awesome. And then Spotify does also give me Apple Music. It breaks down a little bit differently. So for whatever reason, they show the data to the 21st of each month. And so in December it was 14. DistroKid, I'm sorry. I assumed it's the 21st, but I think that's that's my bad. It's the year, right? So it's December 2021. So it shows 14 there. In January it shows 96, but in Apple Music it shows 97. So there's a little discrepancy there. And then 279, and I think if we went back here and moved to February, 278. So that's probably what the difference is. They just counted a stream in January instead of February for whatever reason. But I have the same data there, and then so you guys can see the earnings, right? So all-time earnings $58.93. Paid out to me already, $8.29. They owe me $50.64. This can break down by month. So I'll start off by showing you guys December, and we can break it down by service. So all these numbers that you see on the screen here for iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, the YouTubes, Amazon, and I think TikTok will all be on this report. So when we go to the earnings report, those numbers match up. And again, do your own research. You guys can look at this document. You can add those all up, and you'll see, and I think this might even show on the screen, right? If I sum these down here, it shows you that's $8.53, but the actual amount was $8.56. And so if we go back to DistroKid, right, they're saying $8.56, and that's because of that roundup that I was telling you about. And then just to show you January, so January, again, break this down by service. iTunes $7, Apple Music 63 cents, Spotify 42.66. Some of the YouTubes are not yet reported. Amazon 3 cents just was reported the other day, and then TikTok was 3 cents as well. So, and a lot of rest are not reported. And again, this is January, and we're now in April. So the reporting between the streaming services, as it says here, streaming services are typically on a 2 to 3 month delay. If you see not yet reported below, it means streaming services haven't released any royalty reports. So I just don't have that information. And because of that, it makes, the process of how some YouTubers and some of the gaming services who generate ad revenue, the mobile games, it makes the way I have to do it a little bit different. I have to essentially either wait several months to collect the money and then burn it, or I have to just sort of burn up front and then collect on the back end. And that's what I've been doing, at least for now. That's why I have the 3 burns that I've done previously, all for $1 million. And you can see my total out of pocket has been, I think at the highest it was 153, but let's just see. My total out of pocket's been 172.44. I've only collected 26.25, and I'll definitely throw some totals down on the bottom, make this a little bit more transparent for everyone. So, even if I collect that entire $50 that's waiting there for me today, that doesn't cover what I've already put out of pocket. But that doesn't mean I'm not still going to continuously burn. I will certainly commit to at least doing $1 million Shib burn every time I burn. But, there may be some delay from when I actually collect it. So I'll try to do a burn video later today. And, I just want to, like I said, the gas fees were astronomical. I was trying to burn 1 mil Shib, and it was an additional 600,000 Shib in gas fees, which is crazy. So it just makes sense for me to try to wait and do it a little bit later, maybe late at night, or maybe a little bit later in the week when the traffic's lower, it's not trading as much. But that's all I got for you guys now. Thank you for sticking with me and supporting me. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, feel free to subscribe, drop a comment down below, give the video a like, because that'll help us eventually build up the YouTube channel and be able to collect and burn revenue from this channel as well. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great rest of your day.